All right, guys, it's that time. Let's texture these walls. But it is smooth. I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. All right, guys, you have seen enough drywall, but guess what? I went ahead and knocked out more of the mud and everything, flattened it out. Check it out, and then we'll be right back to go to the next step. So I'm just going to button up all the little things that we got going on, doing the corners and whatnot. I was terrified of these, but it actually came out really well. I mean, look at that. Almost like you could probably say, I'm a pro. Nah, I wouldn't go that far with it, but it did come out pretty well. So I ended up adding a little more mud, trying to make it a little bit wider. Just trying to even out the walls to make it as good as possible. And to be completely honest, it came out really well. It was very tedious. There was so much work that went into this to this point, and there was so much left. But for now, I am very, very happy with the way it looks. I mean, again, for not being a pro, I am happy with the outcome. All right, so I did clean up. I look a little better right now, but I got the sanding disc and I need to go back and sand all this. I have not in the moment done the ceiling, so I'm gonna see, can I get away with what I already did before I do the ceiling? Because I wanna do the least amount on the ceiling as possible. So let's jump into this and see what the ceiling is gonna be like. All right, guys, gonna interrupt this video real quick to let you guys know we are doing a giveaway. Go over to the time lapse of this video. I think it just hit 800,000 views in like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it's been, I don't know. So it's doing absolutely amazing, and it's because of you guys and your support. So all you have to do is go over there and comment on the video, greatest tiny house of 2025, and that's all you have to do. And we're gonna give away a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings, one to Subway, and then we're going to give away one of our t-shirts that we have on Bonfire. So 3 people can win. Go ahead and go comment on the video. You can comment as many times as you want. It's gonna rain. It's been raining. So comment as many times as you want, and each time you comment is another entry, but you have to comment greatest tiny house of 2025 to win. All right, let's get back to drywall. All right, I got me a big old sanding disc. I believe this is 9 inches, and you hook it to a broom pole, which I'm gonna use this one. Maybe, I don't know if it unscrews, I hope so. If not, whew. So let's go ahead and try this, see what it did to the wall. All right, just my luck, it doesn't unscrew, so that's okay. I am just going to use it by hand for now. So let's get the sandpaper out. Boom. We're just gonna do it by hand. I am very, very happy with the way this feels so far. So if we can sand this down, I'll be very happy and have it nice and smooth. This was the worst part over here because I used different sections of drywall because it was gonna be the kitchen. So if we can get this fairly good, I know the rest will be good. And I technically don't need the pole on there right now because I'm not doing the ceiling. So let's see what this does. We'll do it all the way to the corner here. See what it looks like. Holy cow, that feels really good.
That's what she said.
Right there. And I know you guys can see the dust flying. I will cover my face. I did that last time. So, this was the worst part, and this came out really well. So, let's go ahead and work away on that wall and see what happens. So this is what I did yesterday. I thought I had a gator mask, but I didn't. So, we're gonna sacrifice a cold beer shirt here. Don't tell them. Put that on my head. There you go. So, unconventional, but everything I do is unconventional. All right, I don't think it's gonna take much. Holy cow.
I don't even know, honestly, if I'm gonna need to do any more. I feel like this is gonna be good. Okay, there's no real way to show you this, but it is smooth. The fact that I took the time, put the drywall on the best I could, I put the screws in the best I could, I mudded, I pre-did the, I pre-filled the cracks, I used the tape that I did, I went back and mudded. I don't think it needs any more mud. I think honestly, I can throw texture over that and it would be good and it would hold up really good. I am blown away.
As you could tell, that was a pain in the butt, so I just went back to do it by hand. Sometimes it's easier to do it the hard way.
All right, so like you saw, we're gonna do the texture. Let's try this out. I bought it, the reviews are hit or miss. I'll let you know what I think as a full-blown amateur. I have never done this ever in my life. All right, so let's see what this is all about. Hopper, motor, other part. This seems pretty simple. You just got your motor, you got your lock and unlock on here. Stick it on there, line it up to unlock. It's locked on there. I don't know if you can see that. Then just take your hopper, turn it. I guess it doesn't matter which way. And then you have different nozzles. Yellow is the medium one, black is the smallest, and white is the largest. So we're just gonna be using joint compound here, and I'm gonna mix up enough in here, hopefully enough. I have no idea how much this is gonna take, so I want to mix as much as I possibly can in here so I get the same consistency all around. So let's try to load this up the best we can without overdoing it. We need to add some water to this. All right, we do want this to be kind of pancakey looking mixture. Let's go ahead and get this going. I feel like I got it where I want it, so now I'm gonna put it in the hopper. We're gonna go outside and test it on a test sheet before I do it in here, you know? I don't wanna mess up that bad. I don't know the best way to do this. I've never done it. All right, I hope that is the right consistency. I don't know. So I've never used this before. This is not just a trigger. It's the more you hold it down, the more it'll shoot out. And all there is an on and off switch. And as you guys can maybe see here, the hopper, if it's facing this way, it's for straight. And you turn it around if you're trying to aim up. So let's see what this does with the yellow tip. I forgot this extension cord is not good. Oh, I mean, it's splattering, but I wonder if this needs to be a little bit thinner. Let's try a different tip real quick. I might need to thin the mud. I put a smaller tip on there. Let's see what that does. I got a feeling I gotta thin this mud out. All right, take two, I thinned it out. And I think you can knock that down. Let me get another piece of drywall. All right. I thought it would shoot a little bit different, but let's see. give that just a second and then see what it does. All right, I have zero patience, so I went ahead and just did this, and holy cow, that looks really good. Holy cow, I may, oh my word. This may work out really well. Oh, I'd be so happy. Oh, this looks freaking... I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. All right, guys, it's that time. Let's texture these walls for the very first time. I hope it comes out good. I know it will. All right, do or die. I'm gonna try just this wall, see what happens. Let's whip it up real quick.
It took a little while to get the hang of this, and I kind of got nervous, to be completely honest with you guys. It really wasn't going according to plan, how I thought it would, but again, this is a learning curve.
Alright, so this is insanely messy. So, let's try to use a squeegee and knock it down a little bit. We'll start down here since this is where we started, and the kitchen's gonna cover a lot of this, so that's why I wanted to test it down here first. And I could probably go a little heavier. And they said online, do it in all different directions so you don't end up with streaks. This is looking better than I expected. Not perfect by any means, but again, the kitchen is going to be covering this side. Just like anything, major learning curve. Make sure to go ahead and get where this stuff is done on this side. Kind of do the overhangs a little bit more flat if I can. I'm actually really happy with this. So because this is the kitchen, I don't need to worry about down here too much, but I'm gonna hit this part again with another layer of it to make sure it's what I want, and then I can learn how to do how thick all the way around.
So doing the knockdown stuff, it makes it really look a lot better, to be completely honest, than just spraying it on. You'd think, it's not looking too well, but I have learned that drywall is just an art, and luckily I am a creative soul, and I've always been into art and creating things. And I've really found out too, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just personal preference. It's art.
This started out really, really well, and now I kind of feel like I'm biting off more than I could chew. It is just a crazy mess. It's shooting out crazy. It's not super consistent. I think I have an idea on how to go back and make it all consistent. Fingers crossed it works. I don't know if it will. I'm making a batch that is super lightweight. It's gonna storm pretty good here in a minute, I think. I'm gonna try to do a more wet version over the whole thing. Maybe it'll camouflage it all.
Hey, if you mess up, just try to camouflage your mistakes. That's how I do it, at least.
Oh yeah, it's raining real good out there now.
With the rain going on, it was definitely humid, but guys, I was on a mission to do this the best I could.
Oh, see this goes. Oh, I really hate drywall. If I can, I'll never do this ever again. Oh, I cannot stress enough how much this sucks. Oh. Oh, so we can do this stuff on the door. All right, I just did all the walls the best I could. It's drying, so now I need to do the ceiling. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. My hands are cramping so bad. Oh. Oh, I'm dead tired. Holy cow. All right, I just got done and I was cleaning up. Whew, tired. It started raining again. So again, it's raining, but this texture ended up being really, really good on there. And I'm really glad that I tried it on that first, because I think it came out, for my first time, really good. And I have never sprayed texture on before, and it was messy, but it worked. What's up, buddy? You don't want to be in the rain? You don't want to be in the rain? All right, guys, I am so happy with the way this turned out. Very, very happy. It did start raining again. I am just freaking drenched. I was out there trying to get it all clean. You could hear Packer over there. He's just loving it in here. But for the first time ever spray texturing, I'm very happy with this. Hey, he's just going down over there breathing. You definitely need to do all the prep as far as tape and cover everything up, because it is messy. And I know some of you guys are probably saying, well, what about the floor? There was so much drywall dust on the floor. I didn't even care, because I've spilt some before, and the powder doesn't let it stick to the wood. And if it does, it's not really all that much to pick up anyway, so I just left it. But I am so happy with that. Let's go ahead and tear this tape down on this window. Oh yeah, nice and clean, looking good. I am very, very happy with that. Again, It just came out so well. It took a while to get used to the different ways to texture it, how much to put, how much water, but overall, I really like the way it came out. The way it's drying right now, it looks a little weird. Some parts are dark, but I think overall, whenever it's painted, it's gonna look so good. I am not going to take up doing drywall for a living, but I am happy with what I did. But would I ever want to do it again? Absolutely, heck not. I freaking hate it, but I am happy with the way it came out. So with it being for a tiny house, I'm okay with that. For a big, massive house,